Haitian, Haitian.
I'm glad Boogie's here, man.
Nah, for real.
Boogie,
Boogie
yo,
got
you know, look, if I ever start a comedic career, I'm gonna have
Put him
Boogie
right in the
first,
audience.
yo, first row, nigga. Boogie gonna be dying.
Mic him up.
I'm be like, yo, look, wow, look at the audience. They love it.
This guy's really enjoying himself. What's your name? Where you from?
Thank you, brother. Nigga Boogie gonna be like, ha ha. You know what I'm saying? The whole trip, nigga. All right, y'all ready?
Yeah. Do I look crazy?
Do I look cool enough?
No. You look the same every week. It's okay.
Oh, wow.
Which is excellent.
Wow,
Which
wow,
is
wow.
handsome.
Wow.
Handsome.
Handsome?
Yeah, handsome boy.
Am I a growing boy? I'm a growing boy.
I have no idea where my other phone went, so I hope it doesn't like ring or anything.
Belle sells drugs, by the way.
Wow.
She has multiple phones. Multiple phones, multiple purposes for these phones. You know, I just want the feds to know
Wow. Big.
that I have nothing to do with anything. If there's ever an indictment that comes up for Bells, nigga, I had nothing to do with it. I was at the crib with my kids and my wife.
Aw.
They tried to kill my wife. All right, man. Let's go. C-Dub TFB Radio. I'm Charlie Machine alongside my Choco Bliss. Honey Kiss, never miss my good sis. Big Bells from a big block. The biggest. Twin Glocks.
Both.
Today, man, we got a very special guest in the building, man.
Very
like this
special,
woman right here, she's a boss, right?
Oh,
You know what I
yes.
mean? She's a actress.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Philanthropist.
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
A mother.
A mother.
No drama.
A mother.
Right? Mother with no drama, right? Also a talk show host, podcast host, however you want to put it. Somebody from the New Jersey, New York area that's killing the game right now, man. And I am so deeply honored to have her on the pod tonight.
Ooh.
We talking about, the innovative, you know what I mean? The bossed up, the beautiful Catherine K. Nunez in the building.
Ooh,
What's up, baby?
I love that intro.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah.
I had to take my glasses off, and I'm like, okay, yeah. Let me look at people in the eyes. I like that intro. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. How you doing, sweetheart?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me here. I love,
Thank you for being here.
Shout out to Boston.
Yeah,
Yes.
shout out to
Shout
Boston.
out to Boston.
You gotta say you're on Dead Dog.
So I'm from New York, Jersey. I always say I'm a Jersey girl living a New York lifestyle because even though I live in Jersey and grew up in Jersey, like since I was young, I've been working in New York City.
Yeah.
All my friends are New Yorkers. Like I feel like the culture, like everything, I'm New York.
Mm-hmm.
So what's up with Jersey, right? Because like every time I drive into Jersey, it just smells like shit.
Oh, don't start your shit.
Nah, hold on.
It smells like poverty.
Hold on.
Every time I drive into Jersey,
That turnpike. It's that
It's that turnpike. You know
it
what?
smells like
it's
paper mills.
It's not Hudson County though.
It smells like paper mills and EBT.
Oh my God.
Come on now. Wait a minute. Now,
You
hold
know
on.
what?
That's actually kind of crazy.
Listen, I can't disagree. But shout out to Jersey. I love Jersey. You know,
Jersey, man.
Not the
Jersey.
turnpike, though.
not the turnpike. Weehawken.
Yeah, look,
Where I'm from, where I grew up.
Yeah.
But yeah.
What port is that?
That's
Is it
north.
Weehawken?
Weehawken, yeah, it's northern Jersey. It's literally like where the Lincoln Tunnel is. So we literally connect Jersey to New York.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
my brother-in-law girl from Jersey, I don't really know where they live. They live in the sticks. They got nice ass crib out there, nigga. They doing all
Yeah,
right.
you
know what I
get
mean?
something nice in Jersey if you go all the way down. Like central Jersey or whatever, I'm good off that. I don't drive, so I like staying close to the city.
Okay.
Like,
you don't drive.
I don't drive.
That is weird.
I know.
What is wrong with you?
Wait a minute.
I'm scared of driving. I have a fear of driving. First of all, I don't drive, but I'm driven.
Okay.
Okay, period.
Okay.
Hey.
Hello?
Hey.
I'm driven.
Come on now.
I grew up in that area. Like, you don't need a car where I grew up. There's a grocery store down the street. You could take a ferry, a path, or a little shuttle bus right into the city and be right in the heart of everything. So it's like
Bodega Batty.
Yeah, literally Bodega Batty. For real. The intro to my talk show, Tales of a Latina, I'm the creator and host of Tales of a Latina. The way I start with the intro is literally that, telling my story where I grew up. I grew up in Weehawken, but it's like a small town. It's in the cut. If you know, you know. But like, it's right next to the big city. Right, so we got bodegas right down street, but we still feel like it's suburban. Yeah.
And I think that's the ill thing about being somebody from Jersey via New York. You know what I'm saying? Because it's New York, right? It's New York City, right? Like,
yeah.
I mean, like, you gonna get all the access without the bullshit because you can go home.
That's pretty.
You
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
It was perfect.
Yeah.
It is perfect because I'm still there,
I've been watching your pod, Tales of a Latina, for a little while now, ever since I've been introduced to you. Shout out to my man, Ralphie C, man, on Dog.
Shout out to Ralphie C.
That's my brother. I love that boy, man. And he put me on to you, and I got hip to your podcast, and you asked your guests this one question, which I want to ask you. Ooh. What was baby Kathy like?
Oh my God. I love that. Yeah, thank you. Because I always like to, when I bring my guests on my show, I want them to feel safe. Yeah. It's a safe space for you to come on and just talk about you. Like, and I interview people that don't normally get to be interviewed. Yeah. So like, you guys would be like the perfect candidates for my talk show because y'all always interviewing people, but nobody asks you about what y'all, about you. So I tend to bring in people that are always behind the scenes, but are always pushing the culture forward and shaking and moving and making things happen, but generally are behind the scene. Right. And what baby Kathy was like is literally what you see today. Like, I've always been this way. Yeah. I've always been like in front of the camera, taking pictures, dressing up. My mom used to always put me in outfits, purses, from the shoes, purses, everything. So I've never changed. Like, it's literally, I've been conditioned to be like the way I am right now.
Yeah. I love it.
And I went to private school. I went to private school all my life. My mom worked really hard to provide that for me. Yeah. She couldn't do the same for my brother, but we grew up in a really small, great town, Weehawken. It's a great town to raise kids. My brother pretty much got the same kind of like education, just without the religion aspect of it. You know what I mean?
So you went to parochial school and he did.
Yeah. And my mom had to pay $800 a month for me to go to school, and he went for free. But it was like, honestly, like, my brother came out way better than me. Yeah. Like, my brother is an angel compared to me. I was too curious because I was too sheltered, so I always wanted to find out, fuck around and find out. That was me. Like, my nickname should have been fuck around, find out, because I always fucked around and found out every time. My mom always used to be like, don't do this, don't do that. And I'd be like, but why? Why she don't want me to do that?
Why?
But why? Yeah, like, why you don't want me to do it? And I would go and find out. And boom, I got pregnant at 16.
Hey, yo.
And you know what's interesting about that is the why. I feel like, do you feel like because you're when it comes to immigrant parents and foreign parents, there's the directive without the reasoning behind it. Do you feel like if somebody would have explained the why to you, you might not have effed around and found out so much?
Right. Yeah. Like, why can't I do that? My mom always said, just don't. Don't worry about why. Just don't even do it. Because I said so.
Right.
That was the why. Because I said so.
Right.
So I was always like, that's not enough for me. I need to know why, Mom. Like, what's really going on? Little did I know, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, but nonetheless, like, even with that, right? I feel like I had a great upbringing. My mom really did a great job. Like, where we live is prime realty right now.
Right.
Like right now, everybody from New York wants to live in Weehawken, and that's where I grew up, right across from the big city. Like I start my intro like that, like, but I still had a sense of like, you know, the inner city kind of thing, because I had a bodega down the street. My grandmother lived down the block, so I would always see my grandmother. And high school was a few blocks away, so I walked to school. I had lunch with my grandmother every day.
That's dope.
You know,
lunch with my mom.
Yeah. I had home cooked meals every day. I didn't really buy lunch or anything like that. Like my mom, I would ask my mom for money for lunch. She'd be like, "For what? Your grandmother lives right across the street from the high school. Go there, eat." And my friends loved it. Like my friends were like, "Yo, Kat, we going to your grandma's house today to eat food for free too," because they didn't have to spend their lunch money. They could pocket that. You know what we do after school?
Johnny Giggers and shit.
Right, and we was eating everything. Like my grandmother will always make like either like plantains different ways, either mango or boiled sweet plantains with cheese. Like it would always be something simple, but it would be a very fulfilling meal. It was a comfort food. So I really appreciate that, you know, growing up, that I had that, you know.
Yeah, it reminds me of my mother-in-law, man, and my daughter and my son going over there all the time. Like when my daughter spent the night over at her grandmother, she was like, "I'm getting Johnny Giggers in the morning."
Yeah.
She be mad lit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, that's dope, man. That's dope. And I want to dive into your story, but before we do that, I want to talk about the projects that we got to talk about tonight, right?
Okay, yeah.
Right. I mentioned one of them to you because that was the industry one. The first one we're gonna start off with though is a Boston native, right? Which I ain't really, I ain't want to throw that on you. What you
gonna throw on me?
like as far as like you ain't from Boston, so like you know what I mean.
I'm not from Boston.
So I you know what I mean? I was like
but throw it on me.
That's fine. Like you know what I'm saying. But either way, man. Red Cups and ratings this week, just like every other week, we got two projects that we are gonna rate. This first one that we're gonna talk about is my man. He's from East Boston. I almost said so. He's from East Boston. It's my man Mort Beazy. He dropped Not a Scratch, which is 12 tracks, about 35 minutes long. Big Belez. What'd you think?
Well, I think it was cool that Jadakiss did the intro.
That was fire.
Style.
That was fire.
Shouted out the whole Eastie and Maverick projects. That was cool. I honestly, though, couldn't say that I was able to really enjoy this or replay it outside of sheer necessity. My favorite part of the project really was...
I love how smooth she said it, too. Like, I love the way she said it, honestly. Like,
I was sure necessity.
It gotta be soft.
Like, I had to listen to this, but because they shared it with it.
See, that's crazy. How you gonna out me like that? It sounded so beautiful.
It was beautiful. No, it was great.
It was the softest landing.
Yeah, it was a soft shade. Like,
but no, my favorite part of the project was really Zip on 1883 and Exit Fame on Solutions.
Yeah.
Now I will say the record Matter was one of those records where I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
He said, I was shopping last week and I bumped into your dad. And I'm like, what is going on right now? I was about to let it fly, but I gave him a pass. Be at your school, so follow the rules. My daughter go there. You know who she is. I'm talking to you. Your man's a blank. I bet you can tell. And now I'm screeching, so you saved by the bell. I said it was so much. It was so much that was said right there. And I was like, who's he talking to?
Ooh, right.
What is happening?
If you know, you know.
Right. So, but outside of that, I really do feel like it was.
I'm sorry.
I'ma just agree with whatever you say. That's all. Because I didn't listen to it.
Yeah.
So I'ma just say.
I don't know. I couldn't really get jiggy with it or get into it for real. I do believe it was authentic. It was,
it was really him.
Yeah, it was really him. Cohesion. I would say it's cohesive because he did what he did on there. It just wasn't my
wasn't your speed.
Yeah. That's
now
all.
Mort Beazy, I wanted to like this.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to like this a lot, but I just didn't. You know what I mean? And it's not like, I don't think he's a bad rapper. I think the technical skill of rap lies within him. You know what I mean? Like he knows how to rap, but song making is not his forte.
Right.
Oh
right?
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a lot of times where niggas could be good rappers, but like they just don't know how to make songs.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happened here. It was a nigga who probably, when he was in the joint, 12 straight.
Yeah.
Not a scratch. The last record on here was 12 straight. He did 12 years straight. Not a scratch on his name.
Yeah.
And I salute you for that, my brother. You know what I mean?
Like,
I don't know what that feel like.
Yeah.
I don't know what that look
Me
like.
either.
I never did that type of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I went to
God
jail.
forbid.
I went to jail, not prison. There's a difference. Right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right? So jail
is a short time. It's like a holding cell.
Right.
It's like we're holding.
Jail is when, it's 3 years or shorter, right?
Yeah.
When you know what I'm saying? Prison 12 years.
Prison.
And I'm not trying to make light of it. I'm really not.
No.
I'm just saying that, like, I can't relate to these type of topics.
Yeah,
the whole project sounded like he was still in jail.
And not for nothing, I did ask. I said, "Well, is this man?"
She said, "Is this nigga in prison?"
I didn't call him the N-word. I said, "Is this man in prison?" Okay,
you would have thought
and then he said something about holding a shank and shiving.
A shank?
A
They
shank.
still use that word?
Yeah.
For that?
Well, he said shiv. Is that the proper terminology?
I don't know, nigga.
Yeah. Well,
I'm
not a jail nigga. I don't know.
Back in 1999.
In the 1900s.
Yeah, in the 1900s, they used to say shank. I knew somebody by the name of Shank.
Whoa, see?
I know a nigga named Shank too.
But I don't know anyone named Shank now.
I don't know where that nigga's at in life.
This is insanity.
I hope he's doing well.
I hope you're doing well, Shank.
Shank,
wherever you at.
Wherever you at, Shank, I hope you're doing well.
But yeah.
But what I'm saying is, it wasn't bad rap. It wasn't terrible rap.
Right.
It just sounded very novice to me. Like, it just sounded like, I know how to rap. I'm gonna get on the song. The beats weren't really that great. The features was the best part. The joint 1883 was Zip.
Yeah.
Love Zip.
As soon as I heard it, I said, yeah. Right.
Matter with Ness. I like that record. I ain't gonna hold you. I like that record. Solutions with Exit Fame. Now here, Exit Fame, my brother, I love you. The nigga said some shit about I'm not religious on his verse. And I said, nigga, how are you not religious? He said some shit. He mentions Jesus every chance he gets.
Well, yeah, but there's a difference between being religious and spiritual.
Well, if you mention Jesus, that's religion.
Yeah. I agree.
I don't know.
No, you have to, because.
Well, how you gonna tell me no? I just don't agree. I can't disagree.
But what I'm telling you is, this is my argument versus that. Once you mention Jesus, it's Christianity. So that is religion. You know what I'm saying? If you mention Jesus, that means you believe in Christ as your Savior, your Lord.
Yeah. Right.
Now, when he mentions Jesus, is he praising Jesus, or he's
he
just
loves
saying
Jesus.
it? Okay.
Who don't love Jesus?
No, we all love Jesus. Well, I know some people that don't, but we all love Jesus here in this room.
Yeah. My landscaper named Jesus. Jesus. That's my nigga.
Some people could just be mentioning Jesus in a certain context, but not necessarily believe in him.
Well, you believe he existed.
Exit fan believe in Jesus.
So
Exit fan believe in Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, the nigga done said Jesus mad times. Like the themes of his fucking projects have been around Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So when you say something like I'm not religious, and it's like, buddy,
it's contradicting.
Well, if you don't believe himself to be religious, how you gonna tell him he is? Okay,
we have to go by definition.
Yeah, okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Context. But anyway, let's go.
I like the joint with Joe Moses. What is this shit called? Trapmar, whatever. Trapmar, is that what it's called? Yeah. I like that record. I like that record a lot. But then towards the end of the project is where the features got real dicey for me. Like the joint with Rookie of the Year, that shit was garbage. I didn't like it at all. I like the joint with Nimk and HBG Henny. But the Rookie of the Year and the Author Supreme and Ness, I ain't really like that one either. But 12 Straight was a good way to end it out.
It was. That I'll give to him, yeah, for sure.
Well, I didn't listen to it because I didn't know, but I'm gonna listen to it when I get home, and hopefully, I can
I wanted to keep it Boston on this one, so that's why I ain't send this one to you.
Boston, I got family in Boston. I'm from Boston. No,
don't do that.
Look at me trying to claim that.
She's trying to mask the accent. I'm from Boston. I will say, I'll give him this though. I had made myself an Italian sandwich, right?
Here we go. Yo,
and the record was playing in the background, and I did do a little shimmy. You feel me? So, but other than that, it was because I was enjoying the Italian sandwich.
A little shimmy,
So Mort Beazy, I definitely think that this was a project that, kind of, just opened the door for people that listen to you as an artist. I want to hear more. I definitely do. I'm not closing the door on Mort Beazy. I don't think that I'm saying I'm not gonna like any of his joints, but this one I just wasn't really a fan of, right? Yeah. And then I gotta keep it 100 about that. But I think if you out there and you listen to what we saying right here, I think you should definitely go listen to it and make your own opinion, because there's people on the team who said, yo, at first I didn't really care for it, and then they came back with the highest score. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's talk about the rating.
Occur.
Mort Beazy, not a scratch. Out of 5 red cups, we gave this 3.7. Okay. Shout out my guy, Mort Beazy. Shout out to whole East Boston, man. There's a lot. Niggas don't know about East Boston, nigga. There's a lot of shit going on in East Boston, nigga. Yeah. Shit.
Period.
I can't tell you about them stories, but I'm East Boston get it in.
Why you?
You know what I'm saying? Shit. But anyway, let's move on to the industry record. The industry record that we talking about this week. This is the one I actually did send Kathy.
Yes.
This one right here is by a guy who done got canceled, uncanceled, recanceled, uncanceled. You know what I mean?
Done canceled someone else.
I'm against cancel culture, but it's
Me too.
How you gonna cancel? You can't cancel somebody.
This nigga does 1,000 push-ups a day.
Period.
We talking about the baby.
Yes.
He dropped Be More Grateful.
That's my baby.
Be More Careful is 23 tracks long, about 59 minutes. What y'all think?
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed most of it. I think I love the intro. Same. I feel like he's coming in more grown.
Yeah.
Like he done, been through something, and he's like, you know
done
what?
with the bullshit.
Yeah, he's done with the bullshit. I love how versatile he could be. Like he could go with. First of all, the baby, thank you for using Jersey club music on your album. Like, I feel like he's one of the
freaky song.
He is
Pop
one
that
of the.
thing?
I forgot.
Pop that thing. Pop that thing is
Yeah,
my
pop
shit.
that thing. Yeah, pop that.
hold on.
Yeah, I love that song.
Let's play a little bit of
Yeah,
that.
let's
Hold
play it.
That song came when I was scrambling to press pause.
Yeah.
I said, whoa. It's a lot happening.
I love this. That's Jersey.
Spread them cheeks. Let me see that hole. Wow.
God.
Hey, he did that shit. I don't care.
Wow.
That's actually ridiculous.
Wow.
It's too freaky for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved
Baby
it.
went crazy on that.
You know what that reminds me of? Shawty swing my way.
Yeah, I think he
Sure
sampled.
look good to me. Would you please swing my way?
That's the vibe
Shorty
of me.
swing my way.
First
Swing
of
my
all,
way
can I
and
just
pop
say
that
something?
thing.
I used to come to Lawrence, Massachusetts as a kid all the time. Like,
I'm sorry to hear that.
excuse me,
Wow,
that's not Dominicans, is that?
Don't let Turn hear
And
that.
I remember listening to
Shout out
all
Term,
the
I
old
love you,
school
brother.
R&B songs
Yeah.
coming here because of my cousin. She would play them for me, and that was one of the songs that she and she would be dancing with her friends or whatever. I would just be like watching.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's
I love
core
that.
memory. But yeah, no, that song is a little
No,
too
but yeah,
freaky for me.
the baby, you did that.
She
definitely
said,
did.
spread them cheeks. Let me see that hole.
You had to say it
No,
again.
that's insane. Does that mean he likes it? Is she talking to the baby? Is she talking to him?
No, I can't tell.
Hey,
Is she telling him to spread
hey,
the-
that's a question. Hey,
Is she telling-
I didn't even think about that.
Listen to she's on the song.
Yeah.
Who is she talking to?
She might be talking to the shorty that she's coaching. She's talking to shorty. She's coaching
Oh, okay,
her
okay. I'm
to
sorry.
be a freaking little bitch.
Oh,
Okay, good. Thank God.
Well,
Thank God it's not the other way around.
all right.
This nigga Frank is stressed. Frank Lynn's over here like, what's wrong with this
Let's
nigga?
move.
What's wrong with me, right? I just be saying like,
All right, let's move on. Do you have any other thoughts about the record?
no, I mean, I liked Kobe too. I liked that. I liked all his songs. Like they all I feel like he's getting grown. The Baby Daddy one was kind of like freaky. So I was like, okay, I could vibe to this. Will you listen to it? What was my friend Franklin was like writing down like all my ratings. I think we were like 9 out of 10 for a lot of them. But Clear the Shit. That's my favorite one.
Okay.
Okay.
The one with because Kanye, that's a Kanye beat.
Yeah.
And he's like, y'all gonna.
A lot of people
That
not
was
I
gonna
the
hear
flashing
it,
lights.
that's
but
my
y'all
favorite
gonna
one.
Have no choice once
Yeah.
Kanye
Y'all gonna have
clear this.
no choice once Kanye clears this
Yeah.
shit. I sent that song to my son. I said, you see, don't be scared to sample.
Yeah, your son's
and
a
that's-
producer, right?
Yeah, my son's a producer, so I'm always like pushing him to like just be
Yeah.
creative. Don't be
Yeah.
afraid.
Yeah. But the baby also is the baby. So
That's not the baby.
that's your baby?
That's my baby.
Hey.
That's your baby.
I just kept
He's
hearing
fine.
it.
He
Like,
is fine.
He is a handsome boy.
Now, here's what I'll
Like
tell
even
you
when he
about-
was doing that messed up shit to his baby mom, I was like, he probably
that
going through
I
something,
didn't
girl.
like that. That I
Johnny
didn't
Lay?
like. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't like that.
What's up with her? What?
She's actually doing really great. She looks really good, and she is.
I think they
healing.
good now. They just had some
Yeah.
baby mama drama. It happens to all of us.
Yeah.
It's normal.
They
It's
just
just
happen to be famous.
exactly.
Yeah, and
Because I'm like, I
understand.
remember when I did that. I remember when I went on like Twitter when it was a thing and wilded out on my
Oh,
baby
mercy.
daddy for no reason.
Yeah, you was wildin'.
And he did it back to me. Yeah, we was going back and forth
Wow,
back
what
in the
was you
day.
That's
saying?
it for Tab.
I mean, just dumb shit that wasn't even real, irrelevant. Like, you know how we are, Latina. It's crazy.
That's why you be saying
Shout out to my baby daddy. He a good baby daddy.
Oh, good for him.
He a good dude
Good
now.
for him.
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
at you now.
all grown. I still wouldn't be with him though.
Okay.
Nah, but he's cool. He's cool. He wouldn't be with me either.
And let me clear something up before baby daddy come on here and be like, you was talking about me. Actually, she has previously spoken about him, and she's always said that he's been a good dad.
Yeah,
okay?
I've always said that.
Probably not the best partner, but a good dad. So
period.
That's good, and that's a lot more than we could say for a lot of people.
That reminds me of my parents. Like my parents were cool after they weren't together. You know what I mean?
That's
like they hated each other together. So childhood trauma, nigga. Some of the earliest moments, nigga, I didn't see my dad was like, bitch. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it was bad. It was bad. But after that, you know what I mean? I was like,
cool.
My dad came to my house, my mother's house, to whoop my ass. Okay, so they figured it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga Charlie acting up in school. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck him up, right? You know what I'm saying? So like, and she was like, yeah, whoop his ass, right?
Whoop that. Your mom in the back like,
they said, whoop that trick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she was going to town, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It's so funny when the parents have like that, right.
Yeah.
And
they tag team. That's
we gonna get them. We gonna tag team on these little motherfuckers.
I'm looking at her like, Mom, really? I'm like, help me, nigga.
Yeah, no.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. But nah, this album, I felt like this was a really good rapping experience.
Yeah.
From Lil Baby. I mean, the baby.
He got his writing bag.
Right. Yeah. He just wanted to rap.
Yeah.
Like he didn't give a fuck about song structure. He didn't give a fuck about like really making records. He just was like, I'm going to rap.
Yeah, I think he says even something in like he wants to be in that top 3.
Right.
Yeah.
And he kept calling himself the best rapper.
Well, yeah,
alive.
he said top 5, and I'm not 5, 4, 3, or 2.
Yeah.
And he also
Not
said
4,
like they
3,
say
2.
Drake is falling. He said something. I don't know if he was dissing Drake or if he was just like,
fuck Drake, nigga. It's USA, nigga, not Canada, nigga. On Dead Dogs.
Whoa, period. Oh.
Okay.
First of all, I'm not agreeing with that, but okay.
She said you're entitled to your opinion.
Fuck Drake, unless he wants to come on CWTFB radio.
And then it's not.
Yeah, and invite me when he's up.
But either way, I love this record. My favorite Jones had to be Out Your Business.
I be hating when he says his first.
Yo, relax.
Get on my. Can we just like 1, 2, 3 and just say it at the same time?
Oh, so yours is that one too.
Yeah, I like Out Your Business. I definitely like Crank some, right? Letter to My YN.
He get on my nerves.
I like that one too.
Letter to My YN.
Yeah, I
like,
enjoyed that a lot.
I feel you, nigga.
Yeah.
I feel like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
Like, I love that record.
No, I did. I like that one a lot too.
The Make You Mine when Huncho was fire too.
Yeah.
The Pootie Tang had me dying, nigga. I ain't gonna hold you.
He didn't have too many features on this.
Nah, he really didn't. He had what? 1.
That's good.
2, 3. He had 3 features.
Yeah, I feel
joint
like
with Coyle Ray. Shout out Coyle Ray.
Oh yeah, I like that one. Yeah, Coyle Ray kind of they kind of swing. They was like
they act like they was fucking on the record.
Yeah, is that why Coyle Ray is single now?
Coyle Ray.
Is she single? I thought she
they
was
broke
Justin
up apparently.
LaBoy. They did.
I saw that. I don't know if it's true. I'm not confirming that. I don't know. You know, I'm like I skim through social media.
I don't know.
Well, yeah,
I skimmed through it.
But you know, Coyle Ray Boston royalty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Benzino, her dad.
Yeah.
You know I mean? So, you know, she was born in Boston.
Yeah.
I heard she was born at BMC, Boston Medical Center.
But she reps Jersey.
She do rep Jersey, though.
She rep Jersey, though.
Yeah, she rep the shitty-ass city of Jersey.
Shut up. Leave me alone. Leave my city alone. I'm going to bring y'all to my city one day.
Yeah.
Please do.
But yeah, Coyle Ray, she Boston royalty, man. So I like that, and I didn't expect it neither.
No, me either.
Like, when the song came on, I was like, "Oh shit, it's Coyle Ray, nigga!" Oh shit. I mean, so I liked it. Baby Daddy music was hilarious. You He was like, if you gonna call me baby, you gotta add the daddy.
Daddy, yeah, that was. I liked it. I was like, yeah,
look at her.
Because like,
yeah,
if I was dealing with a dude and he spoke to me like that, I would like that.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, tell me what to do, baby, daddy.
So I liked it. Now, as far as
bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
As far as song structure and this being like I wouldn't have nominated this for a Grammy, right? If I was on the board for like the Grammy, like type shit, because I felt like this was very freestyle.
Yeah, the project itself is a little all over the place. Not that that's bad. He just wanted to be creative and see
he just wanted to rap.
And I also feel like this is a strategy that he might be doing to see what kind of beats works for him, what kind of vibe works for him, what song is gonna get streamed the most. Then he could kind of take it from there.
Yeah.
And
for his next project,
I think he already knows who's gonna work for him. I think he just wanted to re-engage his listeners.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He wanted to like look, I do this rap shit.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just a nigga from North Carolina. Like, I'm not just a Southern rapper. I'm a rapper's rapper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He wanted to re-engage niggas and say, like, look, I'm on some Lil Wayne when Lil Wayne said I'm the best rapper alive type shit.
He can make records.
Yeah. Like,
he makes records.
We know the baby knows how to make records.
Yeah.
But these just weren't it. These weren't records. These were just songs that he just wanted to rap to. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like these are songs that like we not going. These ain't songs that are gonna have club play music.
Well, pop that thing.
Pop that thing. Yeah, pop that thing is definitely gonna play in the club.
Say,
right?
and since we're talking about streams, pop that thing has been streamed over 28 million times.
Yeah, so
I just want to make that clear.
But we're talking about
That's
a small percentage. Like this shit had 23 fucking songs.
Yeah,
23 tracks. I'd say out of those 23 tracks, there was 4 of them that have real replay value. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean about this. Like this wasn't Kirk. Kirk was fire.
Yeah, Kirk was something different.
Like he went crazy on his other albums, whereas this was just like, yo, look, I'm him, and I'm back. Stop playing with me. I feel like this was a statement piece.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
he's trying to. You think he's trying to prove himself?
I think he's just trying to reinsert himself.
Yeah.
Himself, where it's like, y'all tried to cancel me because I said some shit about some gay shit. Okay, nigga, am I still not that nigga just because I have a different view from how you look at the world? Mm-hmm. Nah, I'm still him, and I think he accomplished that.
Yeah.
Like, he really did, because he showed his pen game on this. He was like, nigga, I really can rap. Ain't nobody gonna tell me otherwise. Ain't nobody gonna shun me out, nigga. Ain't nobody gonna tell me like, nah, nigga, baby ain't like that. Nah, nigga, the baby went crazy on this shit. You feel me? So yeah, but Bells, what's up?
I agree. I concur. I will say though, my top favorite song, even though you named the others that I liked a lot, was Marinating. I don't know, I just really like that song a lot.
Marinating?
Yeah. I love the hook. I just love the production. I just love the song overall. So that was my top song on the entire project. I will say that there is a reoccurring theme of, like, she talked about him growing and he's, you know, he's been through some things. He's adulting. He's matured. He has children now. He has daughters now. And he talks about the daughters a lot. He mentions the daughters a lot. He also mentions working on his anger and reactiveness a lot. But
something I need to work on.
But however, it's like, I keep it cool. I keep a level head. I think twice about things, but I'll still do it to you.
Yeah,
right.
Let's not forget. Like, you understand me? Like, I'm working on myself, but don't try me still. You know, niggas
from the South, they have that luxury of talking like that.
Yeah.
Because they can shoot a nigga and it'd be
yeah.
We can't do that up north.
No, you can't. Right.
People go to jail.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
I'm from Massachusetts. She's from New Jersey.
If I have to go to Atlanta to go show you that, you know, I will.
The proper authorities will be like, we got him, boys. We got him.
You want me to shoot a nigga in Atlanta? Done. Say less.
Boston, Massachusetts. Yeah, right. Yeah. We got him. He said actually right here on 3/23/26 at 2000.
Yeah.
We got him.
It's a little tougher for niggas up here.
Yeah.
Man.
And I was saying that to him, like, he's saying a lot, but
yo, I'm gonna tell you like this about the baby. The baby's the only artist to get signed, lose his father, and beat a murder charge all in 1 year.
Wow.
Mercy.
God bless that man.
God bless that man. For real.
Okay, period.
Let's clap it up for that nigga, man. God bless.
That is.
Period.
And that's why he got to be more grateful.
Because the year that I lost my father, I didn't kill nobody. Even though I should have. You know what I'm saying?
Did he kill somebody before
somebody
his dad?
Ran up in his house.
After or before his dad died?
I can't remember if it was before or after, but it was all in the same year.
Yeah.
Somebody ran up in his house and he bodied the nigga. Good for him.
You know because it's trespassing though.
Yeah.
He did what he was supposed to do.
But in Massachusetts, you do some shit like that, you going to jail.
I believe it was at a Walmart.
Well, there was.
I think there was another one. There was another one at a Walmart. Yeah.
Hey, yeah.
Nah, he was wilding. He was. But I will tell you, if you run up in my house and I live in a stand your ground state, I'm killing you.
Oh.
Every single trip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. I don't live in a senior ground state, so I can't say whatever. If I did, you know where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? Take a shot to that.
Take a shot to that.
Yeah, dogs.
Oh, mercy. But I also What About Me was a decent record as well. I feel like that was probably the most sentimental record that he had on there because he talks about his brother's death. He talks about his family and things of that nature. So that to me was a good record too. Something that I personally haven't necessarily experienced from the baby. So
cool. I like the introspectiveness on this. I liked how he really dove deep on real issues.
Yeah.
And honestly, I like the album art. Like the album art is just like, nigga, this is me, nigga. Take the picture. Like, you know
I mean, he came a long way from wearing diapers.
Yeah.
Like, remember, but I love the baby too.
Yeah.
Like I love to see his transition, his growth. I feel like he's always been who this person is in this album. It's just that sometimes when you come into the industry, you got to do some wild shit to stand out. And that's what the diaper thing was about.
Right.
So we'll excuse you for that. But yeah.
But all in all, man, we got anything else we want to say about this?
No, sir.
All right. So, all in all, the baby, Be More Grateful. We gave this one 4.4.
Nice.
Out of 5 red cups, man.
Oh, period.
Shout out to my guy, the baby, man. Shout out. You know what I mean? I would love to have the baby on here. We could talk about it. And run through your story, bro, because I think you got an amazing story. I think you have one of the more exciting stories than any other artist in the industry right now. So shout out to my guy, man. Keep doing your thing, man. But tonight, man, we got Kathy K. Nunez in here.
Yes, you do.
What's up, baby? How you doing? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Thank you. Like, I'm having fun.
Yeah.
She's relaxed,
you
yo.
looking clean. You looking good. You know what I'm saying? Ow.
Looking gorgeous.
I'm wearing, can I say who I'm wearing?
Absolutely.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm wearing Shop Akira from head to toe. So shout out to Akira.
Okay.
This is one of the brands that I work with.
Yeah,
Nice.
I like that. Akira, that's out of New York.
Shop Akira is it's in New York, but you can shop online. So anywhere, but they have New York, Atlanta. They have them all over.
Yeah, they have one.
So
like
it's
the
not.
top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Top look good.
You already know.
You know what I'm saying? Hey.
What else?
So Kathy, like you do the acting. Right?
Yes.
Let me start because I don't think you could do this really for real. Just sit back
let
real
me-
quick.
She's an actor as
Just
well.
sit back,
Period.
just real quick, because
Okay,
I have some rapid fires that I want to give you first to start off.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of jumping right into that, I want to start by asking you, what is, because I know he had mentioned earlier, he asked like what was baby Kathy about, or what was baby Kathy like, and I wanted to ask you what is one word that your younger self would use to describe yourself now?
Ooh, a word that my younger self would use to describe myself right now. You know what? Spicy. Spicy. Okay. Like I feel like my energy, like not spicy in a bad way, spicy in a good way. Because spicy, you know, people can take that in a negative way. For me, I like to bring the good energy, the vibes, like the sazon. And I feel like my younger self would be very happy because I was, honestly, when I was younger, even though I was very curious, I was very shy. Yeah. So that's the one thing that's different about me now than from my younger self, and that's what I would say to myself. I'm like, oh, she's spicy. Go, girl.
Yeah.
You
did
that. Okay.
I like that.
What's an assumption that people make about you that is completely wrong?
That I'm just like, you know, this very like superficial girl that's like, you know, just that I'm superficial. I don't know. I feel like people if they don't know me and they're just seeing me, right, from like aesthetically, it could seem like, oh, she's, you know, a basic bad bitch that likes to be wined and dined. But there's so much. I have so many layers. Like, I am that girl. But I'm also like the nerd that stays at home and watches like Stranger Things and
Star Wars
and like listens to Red Hot Chili Peppers and like
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I'm a Red Hot Chili Peppers girl. Like I grew up in Jersey, so I'm very like but I grew up right across from the city, so I'm very well rounded and like I like everything. Like I don't mind going to like a pub and drinking beer, but then I also like going to like a nice restaurant.
And rooftop vibes in the summer.
Period.
Okay.
I don't ever wanna be like I did that day.
Sing to the place I love. Take me all the way.
Come on,
I love that song. I love life. So I like to think of myself as a maximalist. So I feel like I'm not superficial. I'm not basic. Like, you'll never get that from me. Like, you can hang out with me for an entire day and see that there's like so many layers.
Yeah. I think that certain people are intimidated by confidence. And if you like to make sure that your outward appearance is
on point,
they're like, ugh. When it's like, why are you mad? Maybe you should go get your nails.
They broke.
Right. Because I'm the type of person, bitch. I'm the type of person that if my nail breaks, like I have to go get it done that day. Like
or they're all coming off.
Or they can all come off and I will just go get press-ons though. Like I'm that girl. Like I wish I wasn't. Sometimes I wish that I could just be like, and I can, like, but when it comes to like stuff like this, like today I'm like, I gotta look good.
Yeah.
But there's different ways of looking good, right? Like I could have looked good regardless if I came in like a sweats or like a tee, like regardless. It's like, it's a feeling and it's all about what you feel like in that moment. So like if I would have felt like coming in some chill shit, like I would have came like that and it would have been a vibe.
And it would have been.
But I'm in Boston, so I was like,
yeah, what's up, baby? We here.
Hook it up, you know?
What is the biggest risk you've ever taken?
Oh, risk? Oh my God, I've taken so many. I can't even keep count of all the risks that I've taken, but I think the biggest risk is like, you know, just pursuing a career while being a mom, like a career that's so demanding. Cause like there's so many careers that I could have chose. Or I could have been like, let me just be a nurse real quick and be and have like, which is a great career to have and like be secure and like, you know, it's certain, right? You know what you're getting at the end of your, you know, when you finish the program, you're going to get a job because that nursing is high in demand. But when it comes to being a creative, like that's tough because you got to make people see your vision and hope that they like it. And, that's not always ezy.
No, it's not. You got to hope that they like it and accept if they don't understand it.
Yeah, right. And so I just, I'm walking in my purpose. I'm passionate. I love what I do. And that's my why. I always remember, like, why are you doing this? And that's it. But like, I've taken so many risks, which is why I feel like I can't stop now. Like I've sacrificed so much. I've given up so much. I've risked my livelihood. I've risked time with my family, with my children. I can't stop now.
You can't. Next rapid fire question that we have for our girl here. While she takes an important call and texts an important person, we will wait for the gorgeous, illustrious Latina with tails.
Ooh.
That was a commercial break.
Ooh.
Right here. No, just play some merengue right here while she's doing that.
I love y'all.
The next rapid fire is, what is the hardest no that you've ever had to give, and what is the hardest no that you've ever had to take?
Oh my God. Okay, wait. Okay, the hardest no that I've ever had to give has definitely I mean, in my career or my personal
in general, you can do both. We can do one career and one in personal.
You know what? The hardest no has been, just I don't even think I really say no to too many things, because I always look at things like as an opportunity, unless like it's like if I say no, then it's not that hard for me to say no. Like it's not hard.
Yeah.
I can't think of a hard no.
I guess I mean to say, like, was there something that you had to turn down or turn away from or deny that was just like, dang, this is a difficult decision for me to make, but I have to?
I think letting go of a friendship that was, sometimes like the people you work with can become family and friends, and you've built so much together as a team, and to have to let go of that relationship, that was hard for me, and but at the same time, it's like, if that's what God wants, if that's what it is, that's what it is. I'm not gonna, like, sometimes I think when we hold on to things, we block our blessings. And I've held on to a lot of friendships that didn't make sense, that didn't align with like my future,
your purpose,
and my purpose, and I was just holding on because I just didn't want to say no. I guess that is an example of like one of the hardest times I had to say no, and that was recent too. But I'm just trying to move on from that, because I don't want to sit and dwell on a friendship that was valuable to me, but for them it wasn't, because they didn't treat me like good. So
you want to dive in on that?
In what way?
Specific?
No, we don't want to give no light to nobody.
I'm not going
to be there in the first place.
I would love to hear the specifics.
What kind of specifics? I mean, like who? No,
no, definitely not.
I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say who, because if I say who, honestly, like they would lose business, and I'm not gonna do that.
Okay. That's fair.
Because if I say what it really is, they're not gonna. They will lose business.
and that's very gracious of you.
And I'm not gonna do that, because we were friends. So I'm not gonna be. We were friends, and we also did business together.
Right.
So the business part was what messed up the friendship. So it's like, don't do business with your friends, y'all.
Yo,
that's my advice.
I'll speak on that, but like what I will say is, you have to gauge your friends on their ability to do business with you.
That's
true.
Good
business.
You know
That's true.
Because Bells and I have been friends for over 10 years, right? And I've never doubted her like loyalty or like there's nothing about Bells that will make me say that this is bad business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like she good. Like if I go out and we, you know, obviously everybody knows that CWTFB is my platform. If I go out and sign $1 million deal tomorrow, like she good.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if whatever deal that the situation is, we have to make sure that Bells is gonna be taken care of regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, there's people who, you know, you might love and you might do business with, but then it's like, how do I put this? Not everybody is gonna go, right?
Yeah.
Like not everybody is allowed to go. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
or
really
equipped.
or equipped, yeah, real shit, or ready to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because y'all might have your own personal situations that y'all got going on, and then they let that trickle into the business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, congrats.
Yeah.
God bless, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? So like, and you gotta let that be whatever it is, and you move on from that. So I'm glad you was able to sort that out.
Yeah, no, I'm sorted. Cause I the thing is that the way God works, He'll show you, and He'll be like, listen, if before you go to the next level, there's some things you gotta nip in the like. Some people, like you said, some people can't come with you to where you going. So that's all I'll say on that. Yeah.
It is what it is. And so the other half of that question was, is there a no that you've gotten in any facet that was difficult for you to handle, or how did you navigate that?
You know, in business, in my career, I'm used to a lot of no's. Like I'm used to like I'm an actor. We go out, we audition, and you're probably not gonna get that gig. Like it's just, it is what it is. So getting no's really doesn't bother me. It kind of just pushes me to go harder.
Build tough skin.
And it builds tough. I have very tough skin. I think the only time it hurts is if it's coming from like my kids. Like if I tell my kid, like, this is what I want you to do, and this is the vision I have for you, and this is what I would like for you to do, and they say,
get the fuck out
no,
of
whatever. That kind of hurts. But other than that, like I still feel like that, like I still have to accept that my children aren't gonna always agree with everything I have planned for them, or what I want them to do. Like they're gonna have their own life choices that they have to make, and you know, so I have not, you know, the word no is like, I really don't even like the word. You know, I only use it if someone's trying to get in between my legs.
Okay.
No, stop.
Okay.
No.
Absolutely
No.
not.
No puedo más.
I'm gonna need you to back
No me gusta. No,
No me gusta. Pero que no. All right. So the last rapid fire question is gonna be, what if your life had a title? Because this is gonna go into what we're gonna talk about. If your life had a title, and actresses and movies and things like that you work on have titles, right? If your life had a title, what would it be right now in this moment?
So it literally is Tales of a Latina. That is the title of my book. I'm still writing my book. The reason why I started a talk show and called it Tales of a Latina is because originally that was my story that I was trying to tell, but I couldn't. I'm still writing, and I'm still not vulnerable enough to put it out. I have so much trauma that I dealt with as a young girl growing up, and like, you know, just being curious. Like I told y'all, I was a very curious girl, but curiosity kills the cat. And I experienced a lot of traumatic experiences as a young girl. And so writing my book was like reopening up those wounds, and I was like, let me close this book real quick. Let me close this real quick, and I'm gonna do my podcast and talk show and like kind of make a safe space for other people to talk about their life, and maybe that'll help me talk about mine. But if I could pick a word for the title of like what Tales of a Latina is and is going to be like, is going to be, I mean, it sounds cliche, but it's going to inspire. It's inspirational because I'm not even really supposed to be here with you guys. Like, I really should be, like, if I would have literally fell into like the whole statistic route, like I would have just been on welfare, living in a Section 8 apartment, raising my 2 kids. But my kids, like, they would have probably helped me get out the hood. Like, I would have been that kind of mom. Not saying that my kids ain't, you know, they smart, they educate. My son is a producer. My oldest, he's creative in his own way, but he likes cars. But I feel like if I would have been that kind of mom and been more of a stay-at-home mom, maybe my kids would have went to college or something like that. My kids are very creative like me. So they're following in my footsteps, which is like, oh, I don't want you to do that, but okay. You know, so, but it's inspiring. I think a lot of women, they look at me and they're like, damn, I wish I could do that. I want to do that. And if she did it, I could do it too, because she's a single mom. She was a young mom. Why can't I go to acting school? Like, you can though. Like, that's my thing. You can do this. It's like being an actor, being a creative, it's just about consistency and really like saying that you're going to do this and taking those steps towards that. And the first step is going to acting school. Just like if you want to be a doctor, you got to go to school. You got to go to college. You got to do your fucking, you know, you got to put in that time. It's the same thing with acting. You got to have all your tools. You got to get your craft. You got to tweak that. You put your 10,000 hours in. And
10,000 hours is everything, man. And it's not just acting. It's rapping too. You rappers. You local niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas gotta link nigga.
It's with any craft. It's with any craft. Rapping, writing, what we're doing now, podcasting. Like, you know, this is not like, you know, in order for you to perfect it, you have to put in the time, and you're not gonna get paid.
You gotta be okay with not getting paid.
You gotta be okay, and I always tell people when they ask me like, "Oh, how do you do it?" And I'm like, "You gotta have a job or something that's gonna put money in your pocket.
Don't be a broke bitch.
Don't be a broke anything. Like, you know, just get money. Whatever you feel like you gotta do to get that shit, and invest in your craft. Like, that's the number. That's what I did. You know, I knew that. So I always wanted to be an actress. All right, let's start there. Like, when I was a little girl, like, this is something I always wanted to do. But because I got pregnant at 16, it kind of hindered me, right? I was in high school. I was about to be in my high school play. That would have been like the first debut of me acting in my high school play. That's where most actors start, is in high school. And I got pregnant at 16, and I was hiding my pregnancy. I hid my pregnancy for like 7 months, like literally right before, because I was a skinny bitch. I was like a size 0. You couldn't tell. I just looked like I was getting some, you know, little curves here and there. And the way I would hide it was I would wear like a baggy shirt with some jeans. Nobody knew. And I was still acting, like I was still active. I was still in cheerleading. I was still doing my thing, you know? So nobody knew I was pregnant until like my best friend. This is a story. First of all, this story I don't tell nobody. This is exclusive information right here.
TFB exclusive.
My best friend at the time, Margaret De La Rosa, she's Dominican. She was like,
I know some De La Rosas. She
was like, she probably, they out here in Boston, in Massachusetts, the Dominicans, they be out here. So she was like, you're going to take a pregnancy test. I think you're pregnant. Because I was just, you know, doing little things that like, you know, gave the sign of like pregnancy, like throwing up and all this stuff. She made me take a pregnancy test. That's how I had to, like, that's how she...
You had to come out.
Yeah. And she was like, bitch, you pregnant. And then everyone found out after that. It was like the talk of the town. I was the 16-year-old girl that got pregnant. I went to private school. Everybody was talking about me.
Shit.
It was like a thing. But I say that to say this, like, I still didn't let that stop me. Like, I knew that okay, I couldn't act. I couldn't follow my dreams from, at a young age. But at that point. But then as I got older, and I realized that I have power to do what I want to do, regardless. That I kind of just got into it.
Yeah.
And here we are.
So what?
8 movies later.
Hey.
Yeah. and series as well.
And series.
Hello.
Yeah. So what was the first big push that you got in acting?
The first big push or the first big project? I would say my first big push was taking that first step into walking into a theater and say, I want to be an actor and I want to study this. That was the first big step. And actually saying to myself, okay, I am going to allow myself to be vulnerable with my emotions so that I can be as authentic and truthful as I can be on screen, because acting is not acting. Like, you have to
you gotta embody that.
You have to embody that shit. You really have to be that person, and you have to tap in and take in from whatever real experiences you've had in your life. And so I take acting very serious. That's why I've taken like 2-3 years off, because I'm like, I don't want to just do any project right now. I want to actually Ryan Coogler this shit and create my own projects and executive produce my own films and act in my own films and write my own stories that I think are, the Latinos don't be in movies like that in Hollywood. I don't know if y'all realize that, but they pick the white Latinos. They don't pick the Afro Latinos.
Gosh.
And if they do pick Afro Latino, she's playing an African American. So it's like it's just
like Zoe Saldana and shit.
It's very diluted. They try to dilute the culture, and it's like, no, I want Hollywood to see that, like, what a real Latin home looks like.
And so you consider yourself Afro-Latino?
Yes, I do. 100%.
And I love that. And the reason why I want to bring that up is because, you have the Latinos of the world that we all know, right? Like Jennifer Lopez and shit.
Salma Hayek, Sofia Vergara, let's shout them out.
Sophia.
And Zoe Saldana.
And I love all of them.
Yeah.
But I've never heard them say anything about Afro-Latino.
Rosario Dawson does.
Yeah.
Okay.
She reps for Afro-Latinos a lot. There's a few that do. Zoe Saldana sometimes, I agree. They don't talk about Afro-Latinidad. That's something that is lacking in Hollywood and in the entertainment industry, period. Like, now, we're hoping that with Bad Bunny that he is kind of like opening up that conversation with his show. You saw a lot of Afro-Latinos in his performance at the Super Bowl. But yeah, no.
You know what I think is important is so my man Body Rock. I don't know if you know who Body Rock is.
No.
Body Rock is a rapper from out here in Boston, and he reps being Taino more than anything. He doesn't say Afro-Latino. He doesn't say
He's Puerto Rican,
his
though,
name
right?
is Body Rock. He's half Dominican, half Puerto Rican, but his name is Body Rock. But he's like, nigga, I'm a Taino. Like, that's what he rep. And I think that's what everybody should rep. Like, if you from that area, if you from the Caribbean and you from Taino descent, that's what we should be talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think, and I love that he says that. He's like, I'm a Taino. Like, it's Taino shit. Like, a
Taino consists of a Taino is a native person, but they have European, African, and Indian. It's like you have all three. you rep what you want. Like it don't really. To me, I identify as Afro Latina, but I have Taino in me.
Of course,
because I am Afro Latina. So it's like
we all do.
It's
we
a
Haitian.
mix. Yeah,
we all Taino.
Yeah.
So and that's what I love about it, because it's so broad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not putting nobody in a box.
That's true. I see what you mean about it. Yeah.
So it's like Taino was like. We was all Taino before we was anything else. Yeah. If you think about the European influence that came in and did what they did, you know what I mean? Before all of that, we was Taino.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I love that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Ooh, I love that too. I just got a t-shirt idea.
Okay. Hey. And to your point, we talk about how I think it's really a matter of representation, right? Where in Hollywood and in acting, they tend to choose white actors to portray a Latin actor, where it's like there's plenty of other Latin actors that are actually Spanish speaking, that are actually of the culture, who can play the roles. And it's like, why are we choosing a Ben Affleck or Al Pacino to portray someone? You know what I'm saying? And that's not to say that these individuals are not great artists, but why are we taking that away from?
Or like they get the British actors to play the African American. I'd be like, we got a ton of African American here in America. Y'all can keep the British over there, and y'all can keep a little accent.
Al Pacino played the most famous Cuban
Scarface.
I thought he was Cuban.
Yo, everybody did.
I thought so. What is he for real?
Like, that is a.
He's Al not Cuban.
Is an Italian man.
Yeah,
I cannot. Al Pacino.
Yeah.
I would have thought he was Cuban. And fooled me.
Honestly, like I not to speak because I can't speak for the Hispanic community, but I can accept Italian over Caucasian. I'm what I'm saying?
Because
they Caucasian.
I mean. Well, it's a Spanish-speaking country, though. It's a difference, man. It's a difference.
It's still European. Yeah, it's like European, but they're still immigrants because they still share the same experiences as a Latin immigrant. Yeah. They still have to cross over and do that same process, like the Latinos. So
and you saw that in The Godfather, right? In The Godfather Part 2, when Vito Corleone was coming over here, and the nigga name was Vito Andolini.
Yeah.
And they was like, oh, you're from Corleone? You're Vito Corleone now.
Yeah.
Right? That happens. Like, the same with my last name. My last name is Resil.
Yeah.
But it was spelled Resil, right? But when you say Resil, it sounds like a Z.
Resil. Is that French? Or Creole?
I don't know what it is, to be real.
Creole.
Resil, right? When you say Resil, it sounds like a Z. Mm-hmm. So my father, his brother, and one of his sisters got the Z. Everybody else has the S, like my grandfather spelled it, Resil. So, it's the same concept.
It is.
When I watched the movie, I was like, this is exactly what probably happened to my father and his siblings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
we all immigrants when we come here.
Yeah, I mean, for you, the Brazil.
Literally.
The Brazil with the Z.
She think it's funny because the
Brazil with a Z. Hold on, we gonna talk about it.
Brazil?
We gonna talk about we gonna talk about your lineage, brother. My European brother.
European.
So my mother's father is half British.
That's a white man.
Yeah.
Oh, so
his
so
father,
you the person I'm talking about.
His father,
you taking all our roles.
His father is a white British man. From the UK.
You better tell Slavic.
Okay. My great grandfather, he's straight Yiddish. Saxon. He's straight Saxon. You know what I mean? But shut up.
British.
We go into Britain
and not Rev
with your grandfather.
But no, Brazil has Eastern European.
Get the fuck out of here.
Eastern European connection, Slavic, Yiddish, but also French. So
but Nunez, my last name is a Spaniard last name.
Yeah, Nunez. Like I even asked my wife, I was like, Nunez, like, is that Dominican type shit? She was like, it could be. Like,
it's definitely Dominican, but it derives where did it come from?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't know.
Yeah,
Spaniards.
you
Yeah, the
really up in
Spaniards.
there. The Brazil with an S.
Yo, Bells, please, don't start.
Hungarian, Germanic. But you also got some Spanish context too. So you got a little flavor in there, okay?
All right.
I feel like all Haitians is Dominicans and all Dominicans is Haitians.
And let me no, wait.
My kids is
we right here. There's the border. I don't care.
The literal
my
same
kids
island.
is Haitianican.
Okay? And
Yeah.
listen, so there we are. We on the same island. We on the same plot of land.
We Hispaniola, nigga.
And there are those who deny their Afro-Latina background, but y'all black.
Dominicans,
But you know
they be doing that.
you know,
all
I'm-
Dominicans.
I-
Why y'all do that? I'm
Not
Dominican.
all. I know a few Dominicans.
A lot of
but
them.
Yeah,
a lot of them. A lot of them in my family too. So, familia. Why y'all be doing that?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I wanted to talk about some shit that I seen online
But my
earlier.
okay, yeah.
No, go ahead. What was
No, my family is very mixed though. Like my uncles, we got Philippines, we got Salvadorians,
Okay.
Colombians. Like
Y'all
my
really a
uncles
melting
didn't. My uncles didn't want to date Dominican women though.
They black like me?
My uncles,
Black like this. You black like this.
they got color, but they not black. I have one cousin who is black. Yeah, like a cousin, but not my uncles. But you know what? No, my uncle Felix. Yeah, my uncle Felix. He's cat. I call him like he's chocolate,
Negro.
like caramel.
Y'all
Yeah.
call him negro.
No, like chocolate. I say chocolate.
They be like negrita.
Moreno. They be like
Moreno.
Borica,
Morena, Dominicano.
Okay, but
So
go ahead.
I see some shit online earlier that said, why y'all consider Latinas' anger as sexy,
Or spicy.
but black women's is ghetto?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know, but lately,
I think it's the accent. Because this right here is like very different from don't talk to me like that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's the same.
And it is.
It's the same. It's the same. It's like I could do both, right?
Yeah.
So it's like
But
it's the same,
a
but
nigga,
I don't know.
A nigga,
But
a nigga commented. He said, "Cause I'd rather be a pendejo than be a bitch ass nigga."
if only he knew, pendejo is way worse.
It's because it
Pendejo
sounds
is like the hairs of your cootie cat.
Yeah,
not puel.
I didn't know that's what.
That's
pendejo
called
meant.
puel in Creole.
Like it's not like the
crying.
exact word for what, but it's like
you rather be a
pendejo,
pubic
like,
hair, bro?
Like
That's what you rather be. You would
yeah.
rather be a pube. That's
Pendejo.
crazy.
Pendejo or mama huevo. Mama huevo's
Yeah, that's
dick
that-
sucker.
dick sucker.
Oh my
Yeah.
lord, that
Cocksucker.
is.
My mom
actually-
used to use that one a lot. I used to be like, damn, who is she talking to? She was talking to her boss, who she later started dating.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Weird. Sorry, mom, I put you on blast. Yeah.
Mommy was wildin'.
She's
Mama
gonna be
was-
like,
I learned from her.
we had to delete all that. We had to delete all that. Me,
Date your boss, ladies. Date your boss. No.
Hey, yo.
But no, there
I'm
is.
joking.
Don't date your boss. Oh Lord, don't date your boss. Oh my god,
I'm joking. Don't date your
Unless
boss.
he's a good man, you know what I'm saying, and he could go ahead and save you.
Change your life.
Nah, unless
It
he gonna
changed your
double
life.
up that check.
Okay, triple.
Period. Triple, whatever.
Yeah, nigga, God quadruple that shit.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
Eliminate the need for hard labor altogether.
No, but back to what you were saying, like I do think that people always try to make it seem like the Latin attitude is sexy, but let them get a real taste of it.
Yeah.
They'll be like, you know
You
what,
gonna
this shit
throw-
too much. This is too much. I don't know
She
if I
gonna
can
throw some
deal
hot
with it.
fried cheese on you.
It's a lot. Like
So you ever dealt with a nigga?
my baby daddy, for example, my baby daddy, he will not date Latinas. He dates Asian girls now.
Wow.
Like
Because they're
'cause,
super
you know,
submissive.
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't go white because they might, go
Yeah.
crazy and kill you. So
They're white.
Asian is safe.
or put you in prison.
Yeah, or put you in prison. So Asian is safe. Sorry, my white friends.
Asian.
Because I got friends in all different cultures. I gotta apologize.
She's not talking about you at all. It's a whole different. There's a demographic
different white
within
person.
a demographic. You understand me? So it's not you.
You know the Asians think they're the exemplary immigrant. You know what I mean? Like they think they the ones.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But they kind of are though. Like, think about it.
Growing up in the hood,
they're really smart.
All the niggas who had business loans was Asians.
Well, they really come here and really make shit happen.
Let's talk about how that's like a different type of redlining, though, right? And Asians above black people, right? Banks would give them loans so that they could open their businesses in black neighborhoods that they were not giving to black business owners.
Yeah.
So,
that's what I was about to say. Growing up in the hood.
That's
Everybody.
right. That's what it was, a Chinese restaurant.
The Koreans ran Mattapan Square.
Right.
Like where I grew up at. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And that's not to say that they were superior. That's to say that the white people who were in control of that would rather have a different minority than above black people. And so that's why you see a lot of the hair stores, a lot of the Chinese restaurants,
beauty supply stores,
these things are run by the Asian
They don't know nothing about no weave either. That's why I'm saying, like, what the fuck are they doing?
But they were given those loans because white people were like, you know what? Instead of the black people, y'all go ahead and open these businesses in these black neighborhoods. We'll give you the money instead of them.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So that's not a question of superiority, right?
Yeah, no.
But you can't blame them for that.
Well, no.
They were just getting it where they could. I would have did that too. Like, let me get my loan real quick.
You got to blame the white people.
But the white people were so manipulative.
Yeah,
like,
because
and immigrants, like, we're coming here. We're just like, just give me whatever we can get.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. But then there's also another side to that, because there are Asian people who recognize that, dang, we had a leg up in someone else's neighborhood and we have to do something to serve this neighborhood in a positive way. But then there are the other Asians. You walk into a hair store and they're following you around.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
And you by.
You don't understand what I'm saying? And so there is that just the stereotype. Typical stipulations that are embedded in other minorities' brains about black people as well. And not to get on this whole tangent about like
it's an important conversation. It will always be a relevant conversation. I feel like you're educating me on something that I didn't know about the Asians taking over. Yeah. Shout out to my Asians.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine how many times you've walked into a hair store, you don't look like them, and they're like, and they're not asking you if you need help. They're kind of just monitoring you to see, like, they're going to steal, or it's like, well, dang, what if I do need help? Now I don't want to ask you for help because...
And what if I do need to steal fucking pack of nails? Like, what's up? Help a sister out. I don't got it this week. I might come back next week and buy more. But let me get these nails real quick. I used to steal nails when I was a kid. I used to steal them shit. I was not paying $10.99.
Kathy.
Yeah.
You was out here robbing niggas?
12, 13, 14 years old. Yes, I was stealing nails. From the Asians.
Yeah.
Okay, so
not from the Afro-Latinos or the black
people. From the Asians and the beauty supply.
And you owe that to her. You feel
Y'all owe me that.
Technically, you owe it to her.
It was in your hood. You know what I mean? So fuck that. You know what I mean? On dead dog.
It was in your neck of the woods. What are y'all doing here anyway?
Period. Like, these are my nails.
I have struggled. I have gone through a lot. I deserve.
Right.
So I want to ask you, like, as far as like other Latinos, Latin women that inspired you. Who are the names that inspired you to do what you do now?
Yeah. So there's so many. Okay, like Cristina is one of them. Cristina was a talk show host that I grew up watching growing up. She used to do this. I do this.
Hey. Clock it.
Clock it. She used to be like, she interviewed everybody that was important at that time. She was definitely pushing the culture forward. She was Cuban American. I think she's still alive. She's a very respected woman. Obviously, like, when it comes to being an artist, I love J-Lo. She was like a big, Thalia.
Is Jenny really from the block though?
J-Lo is from the block her block, like the block that she grew up on.
Whatever block that was.
Like, whatever block that was, that's her block. It's a corner. It's a block. It's a block. She's from there. That's her neighborhood. But I love J-Lo, like, I love her work ethic. I admire that. I think she is a triple threat. I don't care.
She's so fire.
She's fire. 50 years old, still doing what she's doing on stage.
J-Lo looks so
Mariah
good.
Carey, you know who she is.
Mariah Carey.
No, I'm saying because Mariah Carey always says that she don't know who she is.
Yeah, they got this.
But I love Mariah Carey too, and I love that Mariah Carey don't know who she is. You know. But J-Lo, Salma Hayek, growing up as a little girl, Selena, Thalia. Thalia was like our novela superstar. She was like our our drama queen.
Right.
Sofia Vergara.
Yeah.
I love that she has an accent and she still is killing it.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
I love her. Like,
those are
she's super Latina.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she don't
and guess what? They had her do Griselda, right?
She did Griselda.
And they chose a Latina actor to play
a Latina. But she worked really hard to get that role. I mean, you know, well, we don't know, right?
Right.
We don't know if it will. Shit, I want to do whatever she's doing. No, I'm joking.
Right.
I'm joking. But no, I think that she deserved that. I mean, who else? She was deserving of that role. Who else is gonna have with the accent and everything? Like, that's her role.
She
did
transformed.
Really
I think the only, there's always gonna be something, right?
Yeah.
That people don't agree with. But I feel like, I guess what her family or those that were close to the real Griselda, were saying that they felt that her Griselda's true beauty wasn't displayed in that because they made her
ugly.
Yeah.
I mean, the pictures that I seen of Griselda, she wasn't that bad. She wasn't that cute.
Yeah, I was about to say.
She was chubby. She had thin ass eyebrows. I mean, honestly, Sofia Vergara did her justice in the movie. With them you had thin ass eyebrows in real life with no hair. You had a boy cut, and you was chubby, honey.
Yo, she was, but but I think it
wasn't.
You wasn't like the baddest bitch. You probably was bad to the guy because you had money.
Right,
sis.
right.
You was
That's what I was going with.
On the guy, so of course you was the bad bitch. You was tricking.
Yeah. If
in real life, no.
If my bitch was a kingpin,
like, I don't want to die.
Whatever.
You don't want her to shoot you.
Whatever you want to do, shorty.
like
whatever.
She would have killed you if you would have called her ugly.
You got it,
or
babe.
Fat. Like, could you imagine? Because you a fat, ugly bitch.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
boom.
You're
done. You're done. It's over. You're gonna go home.
Finito.
You're gonna go home, but you ain't gonna wake up in the morning.
Not at
you
all.
Know what I'm saying?
I like that power though. I kind of like wish I had that. I be talking like I have that kind of power, and my dudes be like,
like, shorty, you ain't.
Like,
how much
not Griselda? I be like, fuck around and find out. Fuck around and find out.
No, but I mean, I think they were concerned that she looked a little too strong in the face.
She, Sofia Vergara's facial features are strong, and Griselda's like
with the soft,
she don't like.
She had a chubby
Sofia
face.
Vergara has cheekbones.
Yeah,
Griselda had no cheekbones.
She had cheeks.
Yeah, all cheeks.
Yeah. No bones.
No bones.
Oh, jeez, no bones.
I hope her kids are not watching this.
And if you are, don't worry. You're going to learn about this shit anyway.
What kid? She got one left. Shoot. They murdered the other ones, remember?
Nigga, look,
what?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They murdered all her grandchildren?
They murdered her other children. She had one son that outlived the others. And then she gets out of prison, goes back to Medellin, and gets murdered as well.
Pobrecito.
I don't want nobody to shoot me.
Yeah.
Well, this is why I've always made really good choices in life. And my kids will never be murdered.
Okay. And let's go. Okay. And I agree. My Lord. Oh my gosh. You know what? It's okay, so we're still on Latin culture. We're talking about Latin culture. But I want to know what makes you feel most connected to your culture, not only in your personal life, but in film.
Oh, in film. So, okay. I do, when I do get casted for films, they always give me a Latina role, And I feel like what makes me feel most connected to my Latin culture when I'm in film is I just be myself. I try to just bring my authenticity to whatever character is being played. Like almost all my characters have been Latina, you know? So that's great, you know, that they see me like as a Latina, you know, as someone who can represent that Latin culture on screen. And my first film, which is called Pocket Full of Game, I filmed it in 2018. We filmed it in East Harlem. East Harlem is a very like Puerto Rican Latin culture. It's the Latin side of Harlem. You got the West Side, which is more like the blacks, and it still got some Latinos, but it's mostly right. And then you got the East Side of Harlem, and filming that. Being in honestly, growing up in Weehawken, I didn't get that Latin experience. So I always loved being in New York. That's why it's important to me to rep New York just as much as I rep Jersey. Being in New York is where I learned about my Latin culture, because when my mom came here, and my grandmother, not so much my grandmother, but my mom, she wanted to be Americanized so bad. Like she wanted to fit in. So, you know, we didn't really like eat. Like we ate Latin food on the weekends, but during the week we were eating pasta, quick shit. She wanted to be American. She wanted to feel that Americanized vibe. So when I would go to New York, I would get a nice little taste of like my Latin culture. That's why I always love going to the Heights and getting my Dominican food up there, like my real authentic Dominican food. So yeah, I mean, when I'm in front of like, I try to just come as authentic as I can on screen so that I could rep for my culture as much as I can. Yeah.
What's the most Dominican thing about you?
My attitude, the way I parent,
spicy.
my attitude and the way I parent, like that's really Dominican. Like
you be throwing the chancla?
I throw, not no more. My kids are grown. I can't throw them chanclas. Like they grown.
That's
like,
good for them.
They gonna catch it. They gonna catch it. I got now it's like
they're gonna be like faster, mommy.
Yeah. No. Now with them, parenting involves like a lot of communication and like really like sitting them down. But like when they were younger, I definitely used to be like, "Mira, coño, levántate, let's go. We gotta be on a schedule."
So they speak Spanish.
They don't speak it. They understand it though.
Okay, that's good.
They understand it. My older son can speak it better than my younger son.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird because my mom only speaks Spanish and she helped me raise them, so they should very well like speak it. But they understand it, so that's good.
Now,
but they
I
don't speak it.
understand that though, because my grandmother, my father's mother, she was really the only reason why I spoke Creole. You know what I mean? Like before she passed, like I ain't really. Like my mom's mom, so my grandfather Charles Preston, he's half British, so like they spoke English. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really felt like I ever really need to speak Creole to that grandmother, but my father's mother, like she was the last dying breed, is the reason why I need to speak Creole.
Yeah.
But when she passed, like nigga, I'm lit, nigga. I'm English all day. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
But I think it's so important to be bilingual.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
It is.
I do too.
Like if you could speak Creole and English, like you got a one up on a lot of people. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
So Spanish was actually my first language.
Yeah.
And then I learned English after in school.
Yeah.
I love that.
Creole was my first language too. And that's so funny that did you say that.
Yeah.
My mother, she raised us like that. She said they gonna learn English in school anyway, so whatever.
I regret my kids not learning English. I just didn't have time. I've always been a working mom.
Spanish?
They didn't learn Spanish. Okay. They understand it, but they can't speak it.
But you know what's good about them at least understanding it is that they
can at least help somebody. They can.
And I feel like when you understand a language, you low key can speak it, but you just maybe
you
not.
Just can't articulate.
Yeah, you might not have.
It's
the
a dialect.
accent.
It's the way you pronounce it. Everything. Yeah.
And I say to my for me, right? Like I have a daughter, and when she was a baby, I told my mom, I'm like, speak Creole and French to her. Don't you speak no English to her first. This woman spoke English to that baby, and now I have the burden
of having to speak Creole,
of having to speak, and her understanding and things like that. And so, I think it's a generational thing sometimes where our parents, who it's like you came here, you didn't speak no English, but why are you speaking English now?
Yeah,
you understand?
Yeah.
Like it's the strangest thing, but. It is what it is.
Like my mom, she don't speak English, but she understands it.
Yeah.
She, you know, she can defend herself, which I love, because that way, you know, when she's out there in the world by herself, I don't feel like she can't defend herself or handle her own, you know?
Yeah. No, I get that. Is there anything that, because you know, I've watched your other interviews and things of that nature, and I don't want to repeat any questions. I definitely want to keep this a little lighter than what I've
you
seen.
we could go deep, baby.
But I wanted to talk about, there's one question that I did want to ask you. It's a two-part question. Firstly, I know that your relationship with your mother has evolved since your adolescence, right?
Oh, yeah.
For sure. You've talked previously about dressing promiscuously, being promiscuous at a young age, and kind of being involved with like individuals who are a lot older than you, and not really hanging out with anybody that was your age, and kind of learning from those individuals and having crazy freedom just because, you know, your grandmother had a lot of kids to watch. And I think that's a lot of foreigners' stories, is that there's a lot of children to watch. There's a lot of moving parts when it comes to family. Just like a lot of things where it's like the freedom brought, you know, the messing around and finding out, and the smoking weed, and ultimately having a child at 16. Did you ever resent any of the adults in your life because of it?
No,
That's
I
a
didn't.
Good question though.
Okay, that is a great question, and I don't resent any of the adults in my family because everybody did the best that they could, right? My mom was an excellent mom. Like, she was very strict. I just was very good at being a finessing, sneaking out, figuring out what time. My mom worked a lot, right? She worked a full-time job, 9 to 5, like 7 to 5 p.m. I probably saw her an hour or two a day because she also worked that night. So my grandmother would watch us with the help of my aunt and uncles, but everybody had their own shit going on. So I had a lot of freedom, and but not because they were giving it to me, but because I was just able to have that access, and I figured out how to, you know, like I was a finesser.
Manipulate it.
Yeah. But my dad is somebody that I don't want to say I resent him because I'm older now, but I did resent him a lot when I became a mom, and I was like struggling all those years trying to figure it out. Even though my son's father's a great dad, like it's not like I was struggling because I didn't have their dad around. I was just struggling, period. Like myself, like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? Kind of thing. If I had a dad, would I have done this? Would I have, you know? It was a lot of different emotions. Now that I'm grown, right? I'm not resentful, but I still have a little animosity. I don't talk to my dad. I don't know where he's at. My cousins that live here are from his side of the family, and I'm going to go see them because I want to connect with that side of the family. I don't really know my father's side of the family. I've met them all twice in my entire life. I'm, you know, I'm not going to say my age, but I'm not a spring chicken. And, and I don't have resentment, but and I don't know, like, I really don't know what's going to happen. Like, do I want to have a conversation with my dad, or do I want to just say, F it. He didn't take the chance to look for me, so why should I look for him? But everyone in his family, he don't talk to nobody. It's not just me, so I can't take it personal. It's a him thing. It's like he don't talk to nobody. Like he don't talk to his sisters. He don't talk to his brothers. He didn't see his mom or dad before they died. He's just this person. You know what? I should blame my mom. Mom, why you picked him? Why you picked shit, motherfucker? Think about it. It was your fault, Mom. No, I'm joking. I love my mom. But, you know, everybody makes their choices, and, you know, we all have to, like, deal with the consequences of those choices. But for me, like, I made sure that with my son's father, even though we didn't have, like, the best relationship, I'm always like, I still need to be able to co-parent because I need him in my kid's life, and I need him to be the father figure, even though maybe financially he don't got it like that. Maybe he's not always, like, we don't see eye to eye on certain things, on like for me, I want my kids to go to college. He thinks that's not that important. We have different views, and that's okay. But what we do share is that we want what's best for the kids. So at the end of the day, that's just what it is, you know? So, yeah.
So both of your kids got the same father?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
In light of what you just talked about or expounded upon, what's something from your upbringing that you didn't really appreciate until you got older?
Oh, everything. Every little thing. The family parties, the family gatherings. Had my grandmother, the time, like, you know, I really wish my grandmother was still around. She would have been like 103 or 104. She died. She had a great life. She lived a long life, but I didn't spend like, even though I would see her every day for lunch, I feel like those were quick moments, and I was just like, come on, I gotta go, Willa, I gotta go. I wish I would have spent more quality time.
Yeah.
You know, I think
I felt that way when my grandmother passed. It's my father's mother. My father passed in October of 2022. And my grandmother, his mother, passed in March of 2023. Right? So I was at work when I got the call saying, like, yo, grandma is showing signs that she's about to go. And it was a busy ass day. I'm in the call business. So, you know, I'm a finance manager. I got deals coming through. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do my best to get up out of here. And I'm leaving work, and literally as I get on the road, boom, where she lived at was like 20 minutes away from where I was at. And literally as soon as I get on the road, it was like, yeah, she's gone. And I was like, fuck.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like, and that was my dog.
Yeah.
My grandmother was so like instrumental to who I am as a man, and who I am as a person. Like, I remember grandma, I was in Haiti one summer, and she grabbed a chicken. And she was like, yo, cut the nigga head off. And I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. And she's like, pussy. And she just cut the nigga head off.
No, let me tell you, grandma, like my grandmother was gangster like that too.
Yo, like she straight called me a pussy. Like she's like, whatever. Just cut the chicken head off. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And but like, I felt like there was just so many unanswered questions. You know what I'm saying? Like, a woman who's just willy-nilly cutting chicken's head off, I felt like there was mad questions that I could have asked her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, in that regard, I understand exactly what you're saying. Like, there's a lot of moments that I felt like I could have learned from her. There's a lot of moments about my grandfather, Justin, her husband, who I could have learned from firsthand.
Yeah.
That I didn't, because when my grandfather passed, I was like 3 or 4 years old.
Same.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't even meet my grandfather.
Me either.
You know what I mean? So I met him.
Born yet.
I was in the room when he passed, actually. But I don't really
remember that.
It was very spotty.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Because they came and grabbed me. They was like, oh shit. Like, when they realized he wasn't breathing, they came and grabbed me. Like the housemaids and shit. You know how Dion.
Yeah.
Like the housemaid came and grabbed me. He's like, oh my God. And I'm like, I'm playing Nintendo. I'm in the room. Like, he was talking to me.
Yeah.
I remember the last conversation my grandfather had with me. He said, yo, family's important. Respect your mother. Respect your father. Like, you know, just shit that a grandfather would say to a grandson. I'm the firstborn son of his firstborn son. So he's talking to me and he's just
like,
he's giving me game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, whatever, nigga. I'm playing
because,
Mario.
you know, our grandparents, what I noticed about my grandmother is everything that she didn't do with her kids, she wanted to do for her grandkids, right? So I did have a better relationship with my grandmother than I did with my mom, like hands down. And my kids have a better relationship with my mom than they do with me.
Right.
Because grandma just always tries to do a better job. They try to make up.
Yeah.
It's a different
situation.
It's a whole different
I be telling my kids, I'm like, well, don't bring me no motherfucking kids. I'm not ready to be a grandma, and you better learn the lesson now.
Yeah, no, truly and honestly.
I'm not teaching. I'm not trying to make up for anything.
Yeah.
When I was a teenager, my mother had 3 rules. Don't get no girl pregnant. Don't go to jail. And don't die.
Yeah.
2 out of 3 is good.
I was like, that's it. I could live with that.
2 out of 3. You all right. You still good.
When I was 17, I fucked up. You know what I mean? But whatever. You know what I mean? We ain't here to talk about it no more.
Yeah.
But, whatever.
You know what I would say, though? Like, in this moment, there's something that I've seen people do is if you do have the luxury of having a grandmother or a parent around, to interview them now.
Yeah.
I am going to do that on my show. Thank you for telling me that, because that is I want to interview my mom and my kids. Well, one of them, because the other one will never get in front of the camera. He just will never do it. Like, it's like pulling teeth.
Is that the older
the
one?
older one.
Yeah, he's not with it.
Yeah, and the younger one is gonna be difficult too, but I think it's a little easier because he's a producer, he's a creative, so he's gonna. But yeah, I want to interview my mom 100%.
Ask her the
but
question.
my mom is too honest. She gonna crack on me, tell everybody the truth.
But that, you know
She
what
gonna
it's
kill
gonna
you.
be is like, it's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
Years and years from now, when
Yeah.
she's not here for you to look back on and be like, I'm so happy that I did this, because a lot of people don't have that opportunity, and you don't necessarily understand or feel the weight of that until after they're gone. You know what I mean? So just to pick their brain and find out things that you're like, yo, I never knew this.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like reintroducing yourself to somebody that you grew up with.
So what is Tales of a Latina?
Tales of a Latina is a platform where I people can come and feel safe and talk about their story. They can tell their story from an authentic, truthful, and raw place. And it's not just about telling the Latin experience. I feel like people get the misconception that Tales of a Latina only interviews Latin people. No, that's not what it is. I'm the Latina. I'm helping my guests tell their story, but we do hit on topics, depending on where, like I had Scott Bernhardt on my show. He's Jamaican, and we spoke about his upbringing and his background and growing up in the Bronx, which is a very, it's very Latino. But you got a Jamaican in there, and it's like, what's the vibes? Yeah.
Kool Herc is Jamaican.
Yeah.
And he's the originator. He's the creator of hip hop.
Right. And
he's from the Bronx.
Crazy.
Exactly. And so like I touch on a lot of those. I bring people on that have that experience of growing, whether they're Black, white, Jamaican, Puerto Rican, whatever, but they grew up having a Latin experience.
Right.
And they can talk about it, or they can just talk about whatever they've been through, but it's a storytelling platform. And my goal with this was to help other people tell their stories so that I can tell my story. Because seeing other people tell their stories is very inspiring and motivational. And also, like, these people are people that are lit and have accomplished a few things. I'm not just interviewing Joe Schmo from the corner block and
from the bodega that knows your order.
Not to say that the bodega owner don't got some things to say, but it's about people who have the blueprint on like what they've been through and experienced, and this can help someone else with their experience. So
it's funny. My mother, like I said, my mother in the hospital, and she had Mass General, and there was so on the floor that she's on, there's like an intervention room, right, where the doctors come and talk to you and like kind of lessen the blow before you get some bad news. There's some Dominicans that took over that room.
Oh no.
So
son,
I'm telling you, like I call that room now. I call the room La Bodega. Right, because you got the Dominicans in there, and my wife Dominican, so I'm like, yo, babe, go get your own.
Go get your uncle.
They wilding in there. You know what I mean? And and then you got other people they got Haitians pulling up.
Oh shit!
And I'm like, oh, it's Hispaniola up in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got Haitians over there, and then you got the Dominicans. I was like, yo, this shit's crazy. So I love culture.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's a big part of what my African American counterparts don't have, right? And I'm not saying that they don't have culture, because African Americans definitely do have culture. Sure. Because I love me some soul food.
I do. I love me some.
I love me some fried chicken. I love me some catfish.
Yeah,
nigga.
I need to go see. Everybody gotta eat.
I love everything. I love a southern. Like, have you ever eaten food from New Orleans though?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Listen, let me tell you how I was just in New Orleans last weekend, and I went to I forgot the name of the restaurant. We're not gonna plug it though, but baby, we got a platter of, I don't do frog legs. I ain't there yet.
Crawfish.
But it was fish, it was frog legs, it was shrimp, it was these fries with this butter sauce on it. And I said, oh my gosh, this is where I'm supposed to live.
Yeah. Now, is New Orleans food considered soul food, or is it, because it's a little bit
Cajun.
of it's
Cajun and Creole. Cajun and Creole is what they be calling it. Yeah.
Sorry, that's what I like. Cajun and Creole.
Just.
I love soul food too, though, like collard greens, mac and cheese, fried chicken, cornbread, and
Unpopular opinion I'm realizing is that not a lot of people like yams, but
I love yams.
Oh God, I love them.
Thank you. Yeah, I love yams.
I adore them.
Yams good. Like,
I adore them.
It depends on who makes it. It
does depend who makes them, because I had some really bad yams for Thanksgiving this year, and I was sad. I was devastated.
You go ahead and out
and
them.
I was really upset because she always.
I'm
not yams is the best. My yams is the best. Not gonna not you know.
Who house you was at? Tell on them, so they can do better next year. It's for character development.
You know who you are. Your fucking yams was bad. I ain't coming back no more.
To go back to the drawing board. Don't bring them yams out here no
more. Even I can make better yams than that.
That's not right. You can't. I think that ruining yams is a travesty.
It is.
It really
that
is.
And the mac and
crime.
Cheese. That and the mac and cheese.
A federal crime punishable by the most amount of time you can get.
But Kathy, what's up, baby? What you come up here to talk about?
Well, I came up here to talk about everything Tales of a Latina. Make sure you guys are streaming it on all platforms where audio can be heard, on YouTube, on Spotify, iHeart, everything. I'm on over 39 platforms. I'm also a distributor, so I help people monetize their podcast. If you guys are ever interested in that, yes. But yeah, no, Tales of a Latina. I want everybody to tune in. We're on season 2 right now. Episode 3, episode 4 drops next week. We drop every Wednesday at midnight. I know that's a weird time, but that's what they say is a good time to drop. Yeah. So yeah, and yeah, I'm just working, and I'm definitely gonna be getting back into my acting bag. I took a couple years off because I wanted to produce my show and just focus on having my platform, you know, just to feel like I this is mine. You know, in this industry, you want to just have as much control and ownership of what you can, because.
And can we not gloss over the IMDb credits, because let's not gloss over the IMDb credits. You feel me? So I'm gonna go down the list starting from 2013.
Oh my God, 2013. That was my first little.
2013 to 2025. The woman did not stop. Do you understand me? So if you are taking a couple years off, you deserve it. You have already trailblazed. We gonna start off when we talk about an actress. There are no small roles. Every role that you get,
small role,
is the role, and you're gonna play it and act to the best of your abilities. Okay, absolutely. 2013, you was a hotel guest. Okay,
yes,
we're gonna go to Foster Sin. God bless you, Sisters Keeper, Trap, Pocket Full of Game, and Pocket Full of Game 2. Better Than My Last, In Vain, A Father's Pride, Groupie, The Blueprint of a Self-Made Millionaire, Secret Love Triangle, Apartment 24, Will You Marry Me, Is It a Crime, Capital Punishment 1 and 2. Okay, that was a mouthful.
Oof. I've done some work. Yeah. I didn't even, you know what? I forget sometimes because when you're working and you're in it, you're just like, you move on to the next project. You're not even thinking about what you did last week. You're like, I'm already on to the next project. But I'm so grateful that I've been able to do that.
You have words.
A lot of people wish and pray that they could like just do what we're doing here right now. They don't have the courage. People lack courage. They lack discipline. They lack just wanting to do something. So I'm very grateful. So thank you. Thank you for reminding me of. Thank you.
You're so
I appreciate that.
Man.
So make sure you guys watch. I have a Kathy Nunez streaming day and just you know
and
go crazy. Katherine K Nunez on everything.
Yeah.
You know.
And so what is next for you, girl?
Ooh, what is next, child? There's so many things. Like right now, I'm really just focused on Tales of a Latina. I want to build my community. I want to start, you know, doing some live shows, like live audience, you know, with the live audience. And I'm gearing up for season 3. I don't want to say who I want on my show because what happens is when I say the guest that I want, someone else goes and gets them first.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing that no more.
But guess what? Somebody could get that guest first. And it's not going to be the interview you're going to get.
You know what? You're right. Yeah. Give me some advice because I be in my head a lot about that. And, you know, this is like, this media space is not new to me, but it is new to me right now because I started off as a model. Then I got into acting and, you know.
You started off as a model. Let's talk about that, bro.
I did. Yeah. I did a lot of music videos.
I know that. And I meant to mention that. I don't know why I did.
It's okay.
But you was in music videos. What was the first big music video you did?
So, big music video.
It's subjective, right?
It's subjective, right? Like, I would say, okay, so honestly, my first big music video to me, right, where it was like a full set, beautiful hair, makeup, stylist, everything, and I got paid, was for Pure. He's an artist out of Jersey. The song was called Let Your Body Talk. It's a Jersey club song. If you Google it, you know, you can see it, but something happened with that artist and the producer of that beat, and they fell out. The video is still out there somewhere, but the song is unstreamable. And the artist changed his name, but that was honestly like my first and my favorite music video.
Really?
Yeah, I felt because everything was very professional. Everything was very on point. DJ Drewski was the videographer. Shout out to DJ Drewski. So I know Drewski for years. I've been in the industry a long time, and that was my favorite music video and I didn't realize that at the time, right? At the time I was just working, you know, just another gig, just another check, just another role. But I was repping for Jersey. I was working with a Jersey artist, repping for Jersey. We filmed in Jersey, and it was a Jersey club song. And my hair, my makeup, my everything was on point. Fast forward, the second biggest music video that I did, but really people would say is the first, is Hey Muma with Cameron and Vado. And I was in that video. Like, I have like a short clip because I wasn't a principal. The casting director that day. That day was a shit show. I had a horrible day filming. It was probably the worst day of my life. The worst video vixen experience of my life. But it was an experience I learned, and that day I knew that, okay, this is how I want to operate. Like, everything got to be on point. I learned a lot that day.
Well, shout out to Cam. That's Revolt family. You know
yeah, shout out to Cam. Shout out to Vado. Shout out to everybody that was on set. It was not the worst experience because of Cameron or any of the artists. It was just, for me, the casting director was a bit much. You know, that was like a big production. So there was a lot more people involved. And like one of the casting directors, he was a male and he was being very vulgar. And but I don't even want to talk about that experience. That's neither here nor there. But it was still an experience. But it was one of the biggest videos I did. And then I just did a bunch of stuff after. Ludacris, Shaggy. I'm not good with names. I just know that I was on set and I was getting paid and I was doing my job and I was there. But I loved my Video Vixen era. I wish I could go back to it, honestly.
And Ken,
okay. Yeah, I mean, I love it. And Kathy, honestly, man, like this was a great experience. Like, I mean, what you pulling up. Like, I think, with people from New York, Jersey, whatever the case may be, showing love to markets like Boston is a big thing for us.
Oh, thank you.
Realistically. So I appreciate you more than you know.
Listen, at the end of the day, I'm a small town girl from Jersey. Like, this was I appreciate you wanting me to come on your platform. Wow. Like, even though I come from that big market in New York, like, it is a big market and I'm very grateful for that. I still am very like that small town girl from Jersey looking across the Hudson River, looking at the big city and wanting to be a part of that. Like, I'm still there.
Right.
So this opportunity coming over here, taking my road trip, I was like, yeah, I'm going. Like, it's a whole thing for me. Yeah, it's a milestone for me.
You went out to Moxie's earlier.
Yeah, I went to Moxie. Nice. Shout out to Moxie's. Yeah. Y'all did that. The drinks were given, and the food, the sushi roll, that spicy tuna roll was good.
Yeah, she hit me. She was like, "What's lit in Seaport?" I went to Moxie's the other day. I was Dawn, nigga. Dawn, you know what I mean? My younger cousin Dawn, he was actually the official photographer for the pod.
Yeah.
Before he became a state trooper.
Yeah.
But now he a state trooper. So when I be out with him, I feel super good.
Now he wearing the camera on the chest. Now he got the camera on the chest.
I'm like, stop playing. Say something else. Nigga.
I couldn't help it.
Say something else. You know
not 10-4.
But nah, this was beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. This was fun. Any last words you got, Belez?
Last words. You know what's crazy? We did not ask each other how the last 7 days were.
Oh.
My last 7 days have not been fun. My mom's in the hospital. She's more than likely on the last legs of her life right now.
Oh no.
And then so that's not fun. But how's yours?
No, it's not.
I know, like, we don't want to. Mine suck.
Dear, that should have been the first question right at the top, right? So we could have just
right
eased
at the top, right?
But no, I'm not gonna hold you. My last 7 days were tumultuous. I cried a lot. I drank wine straight out the bottle.
Yeah.
Like,
I be drinking tequila straight out the bottle.
You listen, I have a glass of wine a day because it takes all the sorrows away.
Okay, and then
I drink a lot of tequila.
But we're gonna be okay. We are gonna be okay. I'll end it off with something that's a little lighter. Dang it. Oh man. What kind of legacy do you actually want? I don't want the PR answer.
I just want to make sure that I make enough money. And I'm not saying that what I do it for money, but
we like money.
We like money. Nice. And I want to make sure that I leave behind, like, I really want that Rockefeller money.
Yeah.
Like, I want my kids to be good, and that's why I'm working so hard. Like, I don't like right now. I'm 40. Like, my dream was to be retired. Sorry, I was supposed to say that.
We're gonna block it out. We're gonna block it out. He gonna block it out.
I did the math. You said you had your first kid at 16. Your kid's 24. I did the math. It's all right, but you ain't had to say it. You know what I mean?
I don't. At the end of the day, you know what? I don't even care because I look better than a lot of you 23-year-olds. Period. Y'all need Botox at 23. I don't. All right, no, but my legacy, I just want to. Okay, so honestly and truthfully, I just want to be able to provide a legacy that is going to transcend for generations to come. I want my kids to be good and be like, yo, my grandma, Catherine K. Nunez, she did that. Like Elizabeth Taylor type chicks, minus that 8 husbands.
Yeah.
I don't want 8 husbands.
8 husbands, wow.
I don't got time for y'all. I barely could do one.
Okay.
White White diamonds smell good though. You know what I mean?
Black diamonds.
White diamonds.
The perfume.
White diamonds. That powdery ass.
I don't like that.
hate that thing. No.
My mother loved that shit. That was her shit.
The thing is,
it was a time.
It's a timepiece. It's like a time period thing. At that time, maybe when I'm in my 80s or whatever, I would like.
Oh my God! She said when she's the rich granny.
Hey, yo.
When I am rich, and But no, that is what I want. I want my legacy to be like, yo, she's a hard worker. She's determined, ambitious, driven, never stop. And I that's what I want. I also want to have I want to start a nonprofit organization to help other single moms that want to get in the entertainment industry but don't really know how. Yeah. That's what I want to focus on. I want to help other women like me.
That's beautiful.
The 16-year-old Kathy that wanted to be an actress but got pregnant.
Yeah, with your little fast ass.
You're right. Yeah. Period.
Well,
I wasn't that fast though. I was just horny. It wasn't fast. I was curious.
Curious. I like that word. You keep saying curious.
She did. She was was curious. She said, "Now, if
all right, top 3 things about Boston that's lit."
Period. I wouldn't know. I'm not from here, but I would have to.
What you think?
Oh, the tea.
The tea?
The Boston Tea
the
Party.
Bus? Oh, I was about to say the train.
There's a tea. There's a tea. There's
the transit.
So y'all got the MTA. We call it the T.
Yeah.
Oh, the
tea.
MBTA.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's the top 3 huh?
Not baseball.
From your experience.
I'm from New York. Yankees all day, baby. Yankees
delete
all
all
day.
that. Delete it.
She a Mets fan.
Get it out of here.
Mets, no.
She a Mets fan.
No. My doorman, he's a Mets fan, but no, I'm a Yankee girl all day. But Boston, I mean, I heard. Do y'all got that? No, that's Chicago with the deep dish pizza.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Yo,
what y'all got though? Like for
damn.
no,
here.
Okay, y'all got literally a day.
All right. Okay.
So but I used to come as a kid, but I went to Lawrence, Massachusetts. So I don't know.
Lawrence is like
Lawrence.
La Bodega.
And then y'all close at like 2 a.m. Like what really is good out here?
Nigga,
Well,
Boston
New
got
York,
a lot
we
of
open
ill
till
shit.
4 a.m. Pizza 24 hours a day. What you want?
Boston got ill shit.
Okay, enlighten me because I want to come back.
Well, for one,
and I am coming back.
Well, for one, Boston got CWTFB radio.
Period.
Period.
Right.
Boston
got the Patriots.
Yeah.
We got the Celtics. Bill Russell, nigga, stop playing. Matter of fact, I had a white nigga.
What's it? Which one?
I had a white person talking. I had a white person the other day who was in his 80s, and he told me his favorite basketball player of all time was Bill Russell.
Wow.
All right.
Y'all must be kin.
That's Boston.
There you go.
Y'all got Bill Russell.
No, I'm not. But
yo, she gotta go. Said, y'all must be kidding.
I can't. I didn't hear her. Oh my God.
Boston got good food, good company, good vibes, all around just good. You know what I'm saying? We are a cultural melting pot. And you gotta come back and
I hope Boston got my husband here.
Listen, I don't know if
Is
that's
he here?
You might could get your husband out here.
Your husband might be in
so.
Texas.
I heard Texas where he's at. I heard Texas is where he's at.
Texas be having yeehaw. You know what I mean?
Yeehaw, yeehaw, I'm ready to ride on down to Texas. What's up?
Mad that
this is more hornball talk.
Riding on down.
Y'all are horny.
Giddy up.
Y'all are horny.
Go to Texas
calm down.
tonight.
Calm the fuck down.
I want to ride. Horses in the stable.
I love that TikTok went viral. Horses in the stable. I'm going to Houston because I'm ready to. Y'all already know what the song said.
Y'all are horny as hell. Anyway,
my husband needs to know what he's getting himself into.
Absolutely, husband. When you see
it's
this,
a party
just know
over here.
it's a party. It's a party. It's a party. It's a party. It's a. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us.
Wow.
Thank you for coming.
Wow.
And thank you for being here. We appreciate
going on
you.
Right
we
now.
love you, and we want to see you again.
I will definitely be coming back. I had too much fun.
Yes,
Kathy,
this was a great episode. Like,
thank you, sweetheart.
I love being a part of podcasts, like and co-hosting, and this was so much fun.
You all sparkly and shit.
Right,
know, you know
just shining, just glistening.
Yeah,
I told you I be trying to do my little, I'll be like, what's going on? Because you never know.
You never know.
My husband could have been here tonight.
Okay.
He just wasn't.
He might could have.
But he wasn't.
He might be watching. He gonna watch.
All right, man. CWTFB Radio. I'm Charlie Machine. Alongside my Choco Bliss, Honey Kiss, never miss my good sis, Big Bells from a Big Block. We had Kathy K. Nunez in the building. Come on.
Thank you.
Look good, smell good.
Your favorite Latina.
Your favorite Latina, your favorite Latina actress, your favorite talk show host, your favorite everything. Stop playing with me.
On Dead Dogs, nigga. I need you to sing on Dead Dogs one time.
On Dead Dogs,
Come
though.
on.
All right. And make sure you guys tune in to CWTFB Radio all day. And Tales of a Latina.
And Tales of a Latina, because the Latina got tales to tell.
Yes.
So we here, man. We in the Sound Lab. You know what the fuck time it is. Shout out to SV, man. Premium vodka.
SV vodka.
You know what I mean?
Triple distilled premium vodka. Real smooth, real good for you. It'll sneak up on you, so drink responsibly and live socially, okay?
I'm definitely drunk.
Okay. Well.
But shout out to my man Franklin, man.
I love Frank. Franklin is my best.
That's my guy.
Best person.
Yeah, he got premium sound too.
Shout out to Reed. Shout out to Mello. Where's Rocky at?
Rocky had to leave, but yeah.
Rocky had to leave.
But shout out to Rocky.
Shout out to the team.
Shout out to squad, nigga. We love y'all, man. We out of here. Episode 304. But no 304.
And no 304.
Well, you never know.
You don't know what you don't know.
Hey, yo.
So much fun.
I know.